somebody will be quick to mention if there's an echo. So
yes. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't hear an echo, so I think you're okay.
hopefully.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know how to. I just need to get a computer. Like I have a gaming computer,
Yeah.
but it's like strictly a gaming computer, and so I don't ever want to download anything else on it, and I don't know. And it's in a room that's not like really set up for enclosed privacy or anything, so it's just like not an appropriate room, I guess.
Yeah. Like I'm running off of my new laptop because I was running off of a freaking dinosaur. Like I think my other laptop was from like 2008, so it's a big step up.
How do you like it, your new laptop? Have you gotten adjusted to
I
it?
really like it. I'm still learning how to like properly use it, but I like the fact that I can airdrop photos to my laptop, and I don't know. There's a lot of features, and the imaging is crazy. Like it's super crystal clear.
Way better.
Yes, very very much.
That is a good thing, like, because I have Android, but it's always so tempting to get an Apple phone or iPhone or to get everything Apple because it's so easy to like link everything and sync it all together. But
No,
I don't know. Maybe the next time I get a phone, I'll get Apple and
I don't
get an
think you will.
iPhone. Yeah, maybe.
I don't think you'll switch over because like my brothers are obsessed with Android and they hate Macs, like just anything, yeah. So they
You
swear.
can't argue that they're easy though. They are definitely like very user friendly.
Yes. Oh, my dad's in the chat.
Hey, Dennis, Shanna, Matt, what's going on? Oh, have you listed those postcards? I know you were showing Matt some, like those were your personal postcards, right? That you've had.
You up to, Dad? You listing?
Have you listed your postcards?
Which ones? My personal postcards?
Yeah.
I have not listed them. I was gonna wait until I get my eBay store a little bit more up and going. That way I can actually have, I don't know. I'm trying to get the traction on that first. So
Jake.
okay, Jake, I'll make you one. Sorry, I'm slacking. All right. There you go, Jake. I made you moderator.
You're so needy, Jake.
Jake, I can hang out with you for a little bit tomorrow if you want. If you need a buddy, I'll hang out with you for a while. What's up, Carter?
Hey, Carter. So are you listing just toys right now or trying to on eBay, like to keep it a little bit curated or?
I have majority toys and I did some shoes earlier. So yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of mixing it up just a tad, but I don't go too much outside of that realm.
That's good. You get it to learn something first and then like it becomes easier to learn other stuff.
Yeah. No, I'm learning all kinds of new things with eBay. Like today I learned that if you go into what was it, your listings, and they're gonna like adjust where the skew, like actually on that page rather than having to go into the actual listing.
Yeah, okay.
I was like, wow, I am a complete newbie.
It's okay. The fact that you started it though, and you weren't like, I'm too scared to ever start, you're already winning.
I needed to do it in order to actually grow and get to the point that I want to get to. So how many platforms are you on?
I'm on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Facebook. But Mercari and Facebook, like I show them love with higher end items just to make the cross listing time worth it. But in the past couple weeks, I haven't really listed anything over there. But when I list kind of steadily on Mercari, I do get sales. Like there's a lot of like plush, toys, shoes sell really well for me on Mercari. So I like it. I think too, like I feel like it takes a long time to get paid Mercari.
Oh, Mercari, really?
Yeah.
Like to me, I love Mercari because of the fact that like when somebody buys something, like you have to wait till it's delivered. Yes, but like I like the fact that they have 3 days to respond, and then you will get automatically rated. If not, like I'm a big fan of that.
I think it's because I ship a lot of stuff like first class, or I do FedEx and UPS, but not like the fast delivery.
Mm.
So it takes like 7 days for them to get it, which I could just change my shipping methods and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason, because on Poshmark it's the same thing. You don't get paid until they rate your item, or it's up to 3 days after, but it's all priority, so they get the items in 2 to 3 days. So it feels faster, but yeah.
Yeah, I used to do Poshmark a good bit a couple years ago. I did okay. But I don't know, clothing's hard for me. I just don't I don't have the drive to do clothing. Yeah, that's just not my thing.
I started on clothing on Poshmark, and it was kind of just fun at first because I could shop and not buy myself anything.
Yeah.
Just feel like, oh, I'm shopping for cute things, but I'm selling them. But yeah, once it's full time, it is harder because you have to really pick up things that are going to sell fast and things that are going to sell for a lot, or else like you get like me and have thousands of items that are just sitting waiting to be listed.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen like with toys, I have an issue now where they're all so small and they pile up very quickly. So I'm trying to keep the flow going. I'm trying to get better at listing as soon as I source something, and then like get through all that, and then work on my death pile here and there. So, yeah, it's a process, and I'm also going through and reorganizing my inventory. So because I'm getting the amount of items that I have, I can't remember where everything's at.
How do you do it right now?
Huh?
How do you store your toys right now?
Well, before I just had like random plastic bins and boxes. Then I went and like actually got like banker boxes and labeled them. Like instead of doing like numbers or letters, I have them titled as song titles.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
It's just easier for me to remember that way. But no, yeah, so I've been slowly going through that and making notes. And
Do you have them categorized at all by like genre or anything, or no, that's just like too extreme?
you mean like the types of toys? Like
Yeah.
no, I don't. It's
Okay.
like if they fit the box, they go in there. I'm not like that. That's just that's a little more OCD for me.
Some people do that. Like
I mean, I get it. It makes sense to me. To me, like time wise, and I don't know. Just right now, it just makes more sense to go that way. I just start in the box. If it fits, it fits. The bigger stuff goes on the top shelf. Nothing crazy.
So are you working on shoes right now, or are you working on toys?
I'm working on toys. I pulled out some girls' Doc Martens I found over the weekend.
Oh, nice.
Legos, like stuff I had left listed on Mercari that's been there for a while. I'm kind of pulling those and putting them over on eBay. So I think they'll do better over there. So I'm just kind of going through and like my Mercari and making sure like I pull things I think will do better. That's my biggest focus right now.
Do you plan on putting the same things on both platforms?
I think it will. I'm trying to figure out if I really want to do cross post a bunch of it, or if I'm going to just slowly transfer over to eBay.
Yeah,
and like that kind of thing. Just I don't know. It's a lot to think about.
Yeah.
My kids are fighting in the other room.
Nice. How old are your kids? I think you've said it a couple times, but I don't remember.
My son's 13, and then my daughter's 6.
Nice. Do they do anything like sports or extracurricular activities or anything like that?
My daughter does. Like she just got into soccer. My son's like a computer head. That's all he does.
Okay, so like a gamer or just computer anything?
Here. He's into like Roblox and Minecraft, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So he's into that. They're just yelling at each other. that 7-year difference between them. Like it's
sibling love.
yeah. So he just hit that like that teenager attitude. I don't want to deal with anybody or anything. Kind of
As long as he doesn't get in trouble, it's probably easy though, right? For you, like,
he doesn't do a whole lot. He just hangs out on the computer. But no, he's good. We're downstairs.
Did you get your window fixed?
Yes, I did.
Good.
Yeah. No, I was very thankful to have that fixed as quickly as it was. I was worried that it wasn't going to be. But the landlord did. He did pretty quickly. No, because like that night, like it happened, we had like 50-mile-an-hour winds.
That's crazy.
It was bad.
I'm hearing a lot of people where it's like super cold for them right now, or it's gonna get cold tonight. And I'm thinking our low is gonna be 49, I think.
Well, you're down in Texas, like.
Yep. It's a perk, I guess.
Wow, she is brave. Who's brave? Wes, are you talking?
Hey, Wes. Shae is brave, probably for having me on. Yep.
Why is it that bad? Like, I don't think you're that bad.
No, I'm not. I am not that bad at all. I get a little bit of a rap. It's all like playful though. Nobody's really serious about. But I purposely made sure I didn't have a drink of anything alcoholic tonight, so I would be on a good behavior. So Wes, I am behaving myself. I'm actually working. I'm getting to know Shae a little bit better. We're going to get down into blood types and social securities a little bit later in the live, so stay tuned.
We'll get all down to the nitty-gritty of things.
Yeah.
Now that, like, I wanted to, I don't know, it's harder to get to know some of the females around here. I don't know. It just, like, yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to I wanted to start, like, branching out and talking to other people and networking.
Yeah. Yeah, it is because there's so many. I guess people in general, but women, it's more. You don't know if it's like a game or if they're being genuine or if it's like just kind of you're hearing what they think you want to hear, or it's a little bit tricky sometimes.
Yes.
Finding a good group is definitely important.
Yeah, I was trying to find the real people.
I'm as fake as you get, so you. I'm just kidding. Wait, what the? Oh, sorry, Wes. Sorry, no. I'll only ruin Paul's channel. But
so what made you jump onto Paul's?
Well, that was like completely spontaneous. The Cowboys had played and they lost.
Yeah.
And nobody was on live, and I wanted to kind of just like vent to somebody. So I was like, somebody needs to go live so I can chat. I could chat with people. And then I thought he was going live on Sundays, like kind of just casually.
Mm-hmm.
And so I said, well, let me see if Sunny's gonna go on, and then I can like kind of time it out. And he didn't get back to me, so it was like 30 minutes. And I said, Paul, go live, take one for the team. He said, I'll go live, but you got to go on with me. I said, oh, God damn it. But I told him as long as I can have a drink with me, then fine.
Yeah.
And it worked out. But I told him, like, because we were on a private stream for like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes before. I said if my volume sounded stupid or anything, then I wasn't gonna go live. Because I don't know. I hate watching lives when the audio is really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Or because that's the nerve-wracking part of it, I guess. Mm-hmm. And he said I sounded okay, so I was like, all right, let's do it.
So, well, that's cool.
I did at one point, like I guess now maybe a year ago or so, for months. Like I was going on lives with a lot of people because I like that's the best way to get to know somebody, especially somebody I chat with and stuff in the chat, and they ask, "Hey, you want to come on my show?" Like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But then it just like it gets so repetitive after a while. Like, hey, so when did you start reselling? How long have you started reselling? It's just like the same questions, and it became the same people. And I
Yes.
thought like, well, this is kind of pointless. And so I stopped like altogether because I had to start saying no to people. And I didn't want to be selective and just say no to somebody and then go on live with somebody else and create any drama or
I get it.
hostility.
No,
So
I
I
get it.
just no all across the board. And then I just went MIA from YouTube for like 4 months. I'm just leaving it all together. It was too much. It was too much.
No, I get it. Well, I think whenever I started first doing lives, and then I was on a handful of different lives, and then everyone's like, "Oh, well, she's everywhere," and I'm like, "Does that mean I need to like not be everywhere?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I was worried about being that girl who was everywhere.
Yeah, I guess I didn't mind that. It was just getting to know people, but then it like never stopped. And you can't just like keep doing that forever. Like you got a business to run, you got a life to run, a household to run, and it's not like you're getting paid, right? Hey, come on, I'll pay you $100 if you come live.
Yeah.
So I met enough people that I really wanted to meet and that I was excited about talking to and stuff that it's like, okay, no more. Jake, no, I don't hate. Why, Jen, do you hate my lives? If I hated your lives, Jake, I would never show up. I really like your lives.
Well, I'm glad that you agreed to come on.
Well, we'll see afterwards. Well, you can tell me if you regretted your decision.
And then you got all mushy. You got all mushy?
Wait, what?
Tommy said
okay, so it's either Tommy or Paul. Yeah. That was, I don't know. Has anybody told you that story?
That you got mushy?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, then we'll just leave it alone.
We won't open that one.
We'll just move on. What did I tell the other day? I said, I'm trying to forget about that and move on. Oh, Tracy. Tracy says, no, that's one in the YouTube vault forever or something. But the video's not up anymore. I was basically, Krillin, long story short, I was on a live with someone and his wife was watching and I guess was upset by some things that were said. So she came storming in and was reprimanding him live. And I thought she was joking because I had met her before, so I thought she was joking. We were just laughing, and she was pissed. So he ended it, and he just left the live, but didn't actually end the stream. So then I'm just like big screen and like, okay, thanks everyone, bye.
Oh, God. Well,
So it was entertaining, but it was kind of one of those moments of what just happened?
Well,
what?
Yeah. That sucks for you because you just got you're left hanging there like what the. Yeah.
So I don't. That's another reason. Like with Sunny, and I tell people I joke all the time. I said I can't go on with any married men because I get in trouble.
Oh jeez. Hello. She doesn't need to say who it was.
Hey, Ansley. See, that's the tricky part is because even now, like I'll still, casual chat with this person in chats or anything. Yeah. And he's a great guy. Like he's a nice person. It was just one of those situations where it's like, okay, dude, if something's going on, you shouldn't be having guests live with you, or at least like female guests, because there was definitely just something
off.
Yeah, something that obviously they had an issue before or whatever. So yeah, I joked with Sunny at first. I was like, Sunny, I can't go live with you. You're a married man. He's like, what the heck? Where did that come from? Just trust me. So yeah, that's why it was easy for me to tell Paul, okay, you're safe.
He's not married.
You're safe, Paul. You're not married.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Can you still have it?
What?
I have the video. Tommy said he has the video. Can he still have the video if it's not like available anymore?
I don't know how that would work. Unless he's bullshitting and just saying that, but
no, he probably for sure had it at one point.
I saved it.
Hopefully the guy deleted it. Well, I guess if you download it, right?
I guess you have to save it somehow.
Well, you can send that to Shae in private, Tommy.
God. What's up, Dollar Bill?
Walker. Hey, Walker.
You opened up, now everybody's interested.
Well, I
wasn't meaning to I wasn't meaning to push that either. I had no idea what they were talking about.
No, might as well just get it over with, tell you that's the story. It's really only like Tommy, Tracy, and the two Pauls, so Philly Flipper Paul and Flippin' Sports Guy Paul, who it's one of them four who will bring it up. Every now and then Danica might say something about Mushy, but
Tom said immediately. Yeah, I think coming into this space, since I'm newer, so I don't know everybody. I don't know the history behind a lot of other people. Like I don't know that, so I'm still learning. Like that's been another.
That was a lifetime ago. I think that's why I felt kind of compelled to tell you, because I'm like, okay, well, you probably just really have no clue, and it's like, this is what happened. It's not a big deal. It's just people make it a big deal.
Yeah. I get it.
Hey, so do you kickbox or do like taekwondo or something, or do you just have that's a training exercise kind of thing?
You talking about like my picture from last night?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do workouts on usually 2 days a week. I'll go in and do a class, but that's been more of like just a basic strength training class. But yesterday, like last night, I went to a jujitsu class. So it's like a beginning kind of thing, and
cool.
Check it out. Yeah.
How did you like that? Does it seem hard?
It doesn't seem hard. I've been a tomboy my entire life. So I grew up in a neighborhood full of boys, so I had to take care of myself. So I used to beat up and like wrestle all the time. So it was very natural for me to do.
Nice.
But it was nice to actually learn how to properly do certain moves. And I'm sore as hell today. I probably got bruises all over.
It's a good workout.
Yeah. But no, it was interesting. I would definitely try it again. No, I went with my best friend. So we've been best friends for like 16 years. So it was fun. It was entertaining.
That's good when you have somebody that you can do that with, like somebody you're comfortable with.
Oh yeah, she's like my sister to me. Like we know everything about each other. We know how each person ticks, and I think last night we had a good laugh because like my size compared to her, I'm a lot smaller.
She's pretty. Yeah, she looked. I seen that one photo where she looked taller. I was like, maybe
I'm only 5'2". I'm not very big. So she's like a good I don't know 4 or 5, maybe 6 inches taller than me. So
nice.
Well, like that, and you're trying to do like a backpack maneuver kind of move, and like I can't lift her up. Like it was, can't do it. But for me, I look like a freaking monkey on her back. So yeah, it was funny. Yeah.
Well, that would be better for you though. Like if you can learn to like lift her, somebody that, because realistically, right, most men, or if somebody's going to attack you, are going to be bigger than you. So it's kind of like, okay, well, that's a good partner for you.
Yeah. I was figuring out that my arms bend a lot further than what hers do. Because we should get me into an arm lock and my arm would just keep moving. Like it wouldn't hurt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But yeah, it was fun. No, I'm always active, always doing something.
That's good. Especially like if you're reselling, like working from home, it gets so like just stale. So you have to, I don't know, you have to keep moving. I'm not telling you, Tommy. I don't know. I don't even remember what month it was.
I'm not telling you. You can go figure it out.
Yeah. You want to waste your time with nonsense? Go right ahead. Hey, James.
Hello. Oh. So what kind of items are you listing?
Hats.
Hats?
Yeah.
Like snapback kind of hats or like?
Yeah, it's just a large variety. I've been putting hats off to the side because I was kind of gathering stuff for a while for Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
So I was gathering like a lot of things that I thought I could find a lot of and send in and would be easily ungated in. So I had a bunch of books, I had a bunch of hats, and then I decided I'm not going to mess with Amazon. Like that is kind of like maybe how you feel about eBay, like it's a monster of its own.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know that I want to work that hard.
It's a lot of work.
That I have that kind of aspirations in life to do all that. So I decided, yeah, learn from me. I'll inspire you. Yeah, so I canceled that whole idea. I researched Amazon. Like I spent so much time learning about Amazon, which I guess it wasn't a waste of time because I realized, okay, that's not for me, at least not right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I listed most of the books that I had, and then like I donated probably 50% of the books because to actually spend time listing them, it wasn't worth it. But to spend time sending them in and building a store, that was kind of my mindset. So I have a bunch of hats and I kept these off to the side because I thought, oh, well, I have a bunch of like sports hats and vintage hats, and I'll just keep these like if I got approved on whatnot. And then I said, you know what? No, I'm not going to do anything all crazy. Like I have cards for days that I can just focus on cards.
Yeah.
And I plan on getting my wholesale license this year because I want to start buying cards wholesale. And so if I can like actually create something like legit, there's so many Pokemon and like unboxers and breaks that I follow. And they make tons of money daily. Like just one day, one stream, 4 or 5 hours, and they make thousands of dollars. And I'm like, if I could make thousands of dollars in one day opening up Pokemon cards, like that's the dream right there.
Yeah, I mean, you'll kill it. I mean, with all the Pokemon stuff, I know you'd kill it. What's up, Karen?
Hey, Karen.
Yeah, and I could totally see you just hitting it out of the park with those.
Thank you, Karen. Yeah. So I think that'll be good enough to just strictly card. Plus, I have Marvel superhero. I have a bunch of sports cards, basketball, football, baseball. I have Harry Potter, Spider-Man. Like, I have Yu-Gi-Oh, all the genres of stuff. So I'm like, I don't need to do hats. I don't need to do vintage tees. I don't need to do like games or toys or any of that stuff, which I think is smarter because I think if you have like a strict, one category kind of thing.
Yeah. If you have more of a niche that you're in, like I'm finding that out too because I have always been all over the board with anything that I've ever done, and so this is the first time I've like solely focused. Like it's the majority of it's toys, and that's what's working. So I'm not spread out. I'm not all over the place. I can actually focus on that, and it's made a huge difference. Guts figures.
I've never heard of Guts figures.
Like from the show Guts? Like
cheap toy soldiers, but they're bolo. Wow.
Everybody keeps talking about secret weapons now.
So wait, if I ever get I have a secret. Ansley. I just saw that, Ansley.
My lord. You can tell her to turn it down. Hold on.
Okay. Hey, Thrift Daddy. Hey, Carl. I don't know if I said hello. Go, dog, go. I'm curious now what everyone's secret weapons are.
Put in the chat what your secret weapon is.
Let us in on the secret.
Mm-hmm. You had high until 5 minutes ago. I'm trying to see what he's talking about.
Have you found it like easier when you're going out sourcing for toys if you see something else? Like, are you picking up other things that are valuable? Like you said, you got the Doc Martens, right?
Yeah, like there's like these. Well, there's like 2 different pairs of Doc Martens, like girls like Doc Martens. Like they're in like really good condition. They're not beat up, and they're $7. So
Nice.
yeah,
That's good. Yeah.
No, I try to grab those, or what else will I grab? We usually check out like the board games and a lot of the board game sections. But we'll usually find like model kits within the board games.
Okay.
So we'll find those, and I have a thing with mugs, like I think like everybody else does.
It's so hard to say no to cute mugs.
Yeah, it's like,
Especially, yeah, because you find they're 50 cents or $1, it's like,
yes.
oh, it's only $1. Oh, it's only 50 cents. But then they take up so much space. It's like, why did I get these stupid things?
Yeah, smug life. I like big mugs, I can't not lie. That's like, I have to have like the massive mugs. Well, I got into that whole thing where I got sucked into the Starbucks kind of mugs.
Yeah.
I try to like tone that down a little bit more now, like, and try to pick up the ones that are specific, like cities or like I've been there series. What's up, Turtle?
Yeah, I've been there. Those usually sell pretty quick, and for more than $6, $7, $8.
Mm-hmm. Should check out the teacups sometime. I don't know anything about teacups.
Hey, Turtle.
All right.
Yeah, I like the idea because I go to a lot of estate sales and I'll see a lot of, I don't know, plates, bowls, cups, teacups, and there are probably some that are very valuable. I can't mess with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know about any of that kind of. I mean, I know it's one of those like you gotta try and pick it up, figure it out. But I have no interest in teacups whatsoever.
Yeah. Unless it's like a toy, right? Like a Disney toy.
Yeah. Well, I know like a lot of Disney mugs do well. I know that. But I don't know. Toys, I enjoy doing toys. It keeps me interested. And I've learned to source in different cities. I have to usually drive like 45 minutes to an hour to actually get like good sourcing location.
Oh wow. So you gotta really make it worth it too then. So that one thrift shop that you went to that had like that huge wall of just bag toys. Is that one close to you or that one's far? Sorry.
That's like an hour away.
Sorry. Was that like super loud?
Man down. It goes down. No, it's about 45 minutes to an hour away. And that one's like my honey hole. Like I find at least something every time I go there.
That's worth going then if you can find something.
Yeah. No, I usually have like a cart full and I have to edit it down before I check out.
Hey, Cameron.
Cameron.
Are you still doing mostly just shorts, like just or basically just shorts on your channel, or?
Yeah, for right now, I'm trying to figure out like my style of how I want to, I don't know, the long form. I want to do the same kind of style that I have in my shorts. Just trying to figure that out, how to like streamline that is where I'm at
Okay.
right now. So
Yeah, that would be tricky. I mean, because the shorts are entertaining, so it's like, yeah, I get what you're saying, especially because that's kind of your thing. So to be able to change that into longer videos.
yeah, it's like how do you keep people interested for longer than a minute? Like that just if I can get my point across to I don't know that time frame that minute long, I think is just long enough for me right now.
Yeah.
I don't
Do
know.
you think you need to go like make?
That's the thing. Like I don't feel like I'm not like people ask me that all the time. I'm like, but I don't feel like I need to move past that right now. I'm not in that position to. And I'm comfortable with doing that because I can do that within a 15-20 minute period, get it done, edited, everything, and I'm good to go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How long does it
that's
take me
hard
to
to give up.
Yeah. What's up, Paul? How long does it take me to edit it? It doesn't take me long at all. If I have an idea of what I'm gonna do, like today I did my real quick one of like just the little thank you card going into my package. I was like, I'll do like a stop motion kind of thing. And so it only took me 15 minutes to do the whole thing. It wasn't very long at all. So compared to like trying to learn how to do longer format, learning how to properly edit everything, spending hours on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to focus on the reselling part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do whatever makes you.
Yep. No, I enjoy it very much. I don't know. That's what makes me happy. It's fun.
Cameron, you haven't uploaded a video in a
No.
couple weeks, right? Like, have I
Be
missed it?
quiet.
Doing lives. I feel like lives can be kind of addicting too, like when you're hosting it, because you actually can work and get stuff done. So it's not like just a waste of time, but you also get to interact with people.
I think I kind of compare it to having like coworkers. You can actually talk to other people while you're working. And it also allows me to learn since I am newer. I can ask like all the questions that I want, and
Yeah.
most people are really willing to answer them and be helpful.
Oh, people will answer your questions you don't even ask. So, yeah.
But by the way, you should do this. Okay, cool. I'll check that out. Thank you.
Yeah. That can get overwhelming sometimes, but it's all like coming from a good place.
No, I know everybody means well, at least for the most part.
For the most part.
For the most part. This chair. I saw you put WD-40 on this thing.
Is that what that was?
It
kind of sounded like a duck.
Anytime it moves, it's.
I was gonna ask you, Shae, do you have a pet duck?
Just quacking, yeah. I know. I could probably have a pet duck because our landlord want to let us have a dog. We can have a goat, but we can't have a dog.
What?
Yeah.
A goat would eat the whole house, probably, right?
I don't. My landlord doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But I always wanted one that's fainting goats is what I get.
I wanted chickens at one point, and my neighbors behind me, they got a pet chicken, and it would come into our backyard a lot. And when I just had my English bulldog, he's fine. He could care less about anything. He's not really like a protective dog. But then I got my German Shepherd, and he killed him. My German Shepherd killed the chicken.
Wow.
I felt so bad, and I think I'm scarred for life that I can't have chickens now.
How do you explain that?
I'm so sorry.
Did you like? I have so many questions.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like I felt bad just in general because I mean, watching my dog just with a chicken and his neck is like this and his blood and feathers, and I'm like, can I just pretend like I don't know what happened to the chicken? Like it ran away, I guess, or I haven't seen it, Can I hide the evidence? But there was like feathers everywhere.
So did you carry it back to them? Did you take it back? Like, I'm sorry.
Well, I have like a little stand because we have a privacy fence, but I have like a little thing I can step up on, and they had come out back, and I was just like, I'm sorry, my dog. And they had only had it, I mean, not that long, I guess, but I don't even know like if they cared because they could have just been putting on that face, that neighborly face or something. But they're like, oh no, it's okay. Don't worry about it. And I'm like,
don't worry about it. It's cool.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Imagine that, Jen running around with a bunch of cocks running around with them.
That's the real reason I wanted them. Not to surround myself with cocks.
I'm sure that chicken was filled with pure evil. Oh, that's a story.
Yeah. Oh, 4 spines. They got 4 chickens. Yeah, I don't know. They're cute. I think they're kind of cute. But I was gonna have to build like a coop, and that was kind of exciting. Like learning how to build a chicken coop. I was kind of excited for that.
Yeah.
And that didn't even happen. So
it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, that was one thing. Like my family would tell me, it said, they stink, and that's a lot of poop, and you got to get this and get that, and
I mean, were you wanting them for like the eggs and that kind of thing? Like,
nah, just a pet.
Okay.
But I didn't want just one because I didn't want it to be lonely, so I was gonna get at least 2.
Yeah, I get it.
It was probably.
I didn't know if you wanted them for the eggs. Like I know, like that's a whole other thing in itself too. Because then you have to have like, you got to have a rooster, which is a pain, and that's like a whole other like added on. So
it's gonna, yeah. I think it worked out. I mean, not for the chicken or the neighbors, but for me, it kind of worked out.
Okay, I'm good.
Hey, Danica.
Ghost, chicken ghost.
It's like sound activated, so it lights up randomly.
That's cool. Which snack are you eating?
My oranges.
Your oranges?
Yeah. This is like technically my lunchtime, so I had to surround myself with snacks so my stomach didn't make noises.
I was gonna ask you like what your schedule is, like how you do all your stuff.
On average, like my bedtime runs, like I shoot for 4 a.m., but sometimes I'm up to like 5:30. But if I make it till 5, then a coffee shop that I like opens up at 5. So I get tempted to like, I can get there as soon as they open, and they're fresh bakery, and I can have some coffee. But then that means I'm up to like 7. So if I go to sleep the time I want, it's about 4 a.m. And then I usually wake up, I don't know, anywhere from like 10 to 1. And it just depends. And I like it. Something about it. I've always liked nighttime. I've never been a morning person ever. I mean, I've had to, but I've never liked it. I just like being up at night, and it's so much more quiet, and like my family doesn't bother me as much, and like I don't get bothered by a lot of other things, and it's just peaceful. So
yeah. See, I'm the opposite. I'm a morning person.
Yeah.
So staying up learning how to stay up later with everybody else has been a challenge.
We're gonna bring you down.
I get so much crap for not being able to stay out. I'm like, man, I'm sorry. Like, I'm done. I'm fried by like midnight. I'm done, but I'm slowly getting better.
Well, don't you wake up at like 5 or something to do your?
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes I'm up at like 4:45.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's only days I do boot camps, but I haven't been doing those like lately, which is nice.
No, you have to. See, that's even like I go to sleep late, but I still really try to get 6 to 8 hours of sleep because I mean, if not, I'm just lazy and lethargic, and then I don't want to get going, and then I feel like my face is all skeleton-like, and so I still try to get sleep, the right amount of sleep, but it can be hard because if people are waking up or the neighbors like are making noise, or it's like I have neighbors that are pretty close, so sometimes it's hard because you get waken up a lot during the day, but it works. I tried to switch my schedule. I tried to switch it back to normal schedule a couple times, and I don't really want to, and I guess I don't feel a real need to, so
yeah, then don't do it.
Yeah. Oh wait, did they say no roosters needed? Yeah, the roosters are not needed for eggs.
Well, that's good to know. I feel like my aunt had chickens, and she kept talking about how like she needed the rooster. So I don't know.
I guess just to make the babies.
Yeah, the babies.
The babies.
I'm listing some vintage California raisin that I found.
Wait, what?
California, like the vintage California raisins.
Oh, okay.
I have like a bunch of them. I'm lotting together.
Do they sell by themselves individually, or no? It's not really worth it.
They can, but they do better if they're lotted together. And I'm at the point right now. I have so many small items that I'm trying to do bigger lots, just get stuff out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on like sourcing better items with higher value.
It's always something.
Yes.
You can't, nobody can say that that's not a smart plan.
Yeah. Oh, so I was going to ask you about your Pikachu makeup you did the other day.
Oh, which one? The creepy one?
Well, I saw that one that you posted on Instagram, and then you're like, okay, I want to redo this. And so, but no, and then I saw you put like the
second attempt.
Yes, the YouTube one. Yeah, I saw that
Yeah.
one. So do you have like a list of like certain Pokemon that you want to do?
Yeah. Well, I want to start, like, my first was Pikachu because I feel like, well, that's the big introduction, but that I've been looking at different face paints and stuff, and I've used Mayron before, but like their Paradise brand, and I thought, well, if this cream stick works pretty good, but yellow is such a hard color to work with, so I said, oh, perfect, I'll try the yellow because then I can make like a review video, but also do Pikachu. Yeah. So, but the first three I am going to do a look. I'm just deciding, like, for Squirtle, Charmander, and Bulbasaur, if I want to do one video with all three and do like more artistic looks, like to where I kind of draw them on my face in a way, or if I want to do like full looks individually. So I'm not sure, but those three I definitely want to do. I think I might try something like, because like for, Charmander, I can have like the tail coming out this way, with a little fire, and then like his face over here, which they'd be a lot more in depth, but I would do those as like a fast forward where I don't teach anybody anything. It's just, you can see me do it. Yeah.
No, that'd be cool.
I might do, but it's kind of tricky because like I have contacts, but my contacts are daily contacts. And they're very expensive. So when I do my makeup videos, I don't ever put my contacts in because I don't want to waste them. So I can't see very well.
So you're just kind of blind, just doing it.
So I'm kind of just like hoping it comes out good. And then if I have like makeup here on my face, I can't really put my glasses back on to really see because then it's gonna mess the makeup up.
You're just waiting. You're just like hoping that hoping it looks good.
So sometimes it looks so stupid, and sometimes it's like, okay, it could definitely be better, but that's the struggle actually filming it versus just doing these looks off camera. I can get up like really close to my mirror and I can like I don't have to worry about my hands being in the way, or I can do it exactly how I want or need to. So I don't know. I think I'm just gonna just suck it up and start using my contacts and just, hey, it'll just be a tax write-off. So
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
yeah.
I think it's kind of entertaining just for you to like do some close-ups of a you be up in the mirror. You like, like just like do a time lapse of it and have a section of it just be like that.
Yep. This is how a legally, or I guess I would be kind of partially blind, not really blind, but watch a blind person do their makeup. Yeah.
It's like clickbait. Like you can just get people in that way.
Yeah, there you go.
And Visa. Shane did a collab I didn't know I needed.
Hey, Anfisa. Congrats again on your 1K. Well deserved.
1K. And did you get your stove, your new wooden stove installed?
Yeah.
That's
Big
awesome.
old heavy mama jammer.
Yeah. And I think she said it was for free, I think. That's awesome.
Hey, Card Shop.
Hello. Hey, we're having a good time. All right.
Hey, Paul. I'm not drinking tonight. I'm working tonight. I'm focused.
We're getting shit done. I did like a handful of stuff earlier.
I was so busy today. Like just nonstop. I don't know what it was. And I didn't think I was going to be busy. It's just you kind of like start something and then something else. And then like I leave my house for, just real quick. And then it's a couple hours later. And what the heck did I do today?
What happened? Where did it go? Yeah. Like it's good to have those kind of days, but then I hate it because then I'm like, okay, well, now I need to like make up all this other time, but like I lost.
Yeah. I mean, if I really think about it, I think I was productive. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Matters. And time flies when you're a reseller. Yes.
Yeah. Not always it's not always a good thing though.
No.
Hey, Lobster.
Lobster came in.
Every time I see Lobster come in the chat, I immediately want Lobster.
I've only had Lobster like once.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've only ever had it once.
Did you like it?
I honestly don't really remember because it was
so overrated.
I mean, because around here we eat blue crabs, so it's more crab. We don't eat lobster.
Yeah.
So
I like crab better than lobster. I think lobster is a little bit overrated. It's like it's just the butter. I think that makes the flavor. So.
Lobster's bougie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember. I mean, I think it's also a texture thing because it's more firm.
Yes. I like firm. The textures, that's solid for me. Like firm but a little squishy, you know?
A little squishy. Yeah. I'm weird about texture. Oh. Lobster's all about the butter and garlic.
The garlic.
The garlic. I don't know why it came out like that, but it did.
Which Pokemon, Paul? You know, I have quite a few options behind me. This is my personal stock, though. This isn't anything that I'm selling.
So have you always been like a hardcore like Pokemon, like just die hard?
Yeah, when it first came out, heck yeah. I mean, I was really into it. My sister and I had two cousins that I grew up with. They're male cousins, and one of them was my age, and then the other one was my sister's age. So we were all like 4 years apart, same age. And we played chess, we played Yu-Gi-Oh, we played Risk, and like we just like to play mind games and thought process games and kind of like those strategy games and stuff. So Pokemon was fun, but then when we saw the cards, we really liked them, just like the look and the art and stuff to them. So I've been collecting the entire time, except like I had a lull for, I don't know, probably 2010 to 2013 or something, where I didn't really buy much. I just buy a pack here or there. But yeah, it's still like I would actually play like legit in tournaments and stuff like that. I would go to the different comic stores, and on Saturdays that would be like my go-to Saturday morning. I'm gonna go play my tournament.
No,
But now I don't really play as much. I just collect them because I have more time than money, I guess. So I have, or no, the other way. I have more money than time now, so I can buy a bunch, but I don't really have a lot of time to play.
That's cool. Yeah, my middle brother, so I have two younger brothers. My middle brother, he's obsessed with like Pokemon and anime and
Yeah.
I shared his room when I was down in Texas. Like his Transformers and just Ninja Turtle collection. And it's insane.
It's my kind of people right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a cousin who worked in Japan, and I was, I don't know, maybe like 13, 14. And to me, that was so cool, right? Because I was really into Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and like a lot of different types of anime, Sailor Moon and stuff like that, and even like Final Fantasy, like the video games and everything. And so I just thought that was so cool. And so then I got into the Japanese cards a lot. So then I started like not only collecting the English versions, but the Japanese versions. And it it's so it's so crazy like how expensive something like that is. And it's like a legit addiction at some point. But that's why I found eBay. Like this was 11 years ago, and I started selling off all of my extra, my overstock, and I just did auctions, straight auctions, and it was kind of nice because then I would put up like 10 random lots, each week, and they would sell, I don't know, anywhere from $8 to $12. So it's like, okay, well, that's an extra $100 a week, and to me, especially back then, just kind of casually working and all that, it's like, man, that's nice. That was a nice chunk of change.
Yeah, and my brother does that too. He'll sell off some of his collection every once in a while just to feed it more into his addiction.
Yeah. Yep. You have to. You have to. That's a whole other reason too, like getting in the wholesale. I mean, one, I'm gonna be able to get this product for myself, like cheaper, but I'm also gonna have access to a lot more that I'm able to sell because mentally it's hard for me to sell my stuff because I don't like, it's just that's my baby, especially on my vintage stuff. I'm like, I've had this stuff for 25 years and it's been with me, and it's a stupid mental problem, but it's there. So I figure if I can get a hold of a lot of new inventory, then that would be a really good way to make money back, not only to support my habit, but to actually profit off of. So hopefully that goes well. It's not like really, I guess, a goal or anything this year. It's just something that I should be able to do it. So why not?
Well, yeah, you're just adjusting, which is, I mean,
That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, you're adjusting. I also like seeing that kind of stuff as like you're kind of pivoting into a different direction to kind of, you're figuring out your path. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah. All right. Save.
Have you listed anything?
I just got one done. Got that one done. I did like a good chunk of stuff on eBay earlier today, so I'm doing a couple things on Macari, and I'll probably switch over back over to eBay. but I want to make sure I'm still feeding into the Mercari end of it, because I do so much over there. Like I was saying earlier, like everybody's kind of dogging Mercari right now, so even I love it. I haven't really no issues with it.
I feel like that just means Mercari is coming up a little bit in the world, because you hear that all the time about everybody dogging eBay and then dogging Amazon. It's like, if there's more people that are bringing drama out on the platform, maybe that's because there's more people using it. I mean, I don't know. That would make sense, but I think Mercari, I've never had any problems with Mercari at all. Like nothing. I think it's a solid casual platform, you know?
Yeah. Jenny looked 25. No way you're older.
Are you saying that, or? Hey, thanks, Ansley. No.
Ansley's like doing it. She's like Shae, you too. And you should have a 13-year-old, yes.
She said her son is 13. Yeah.
You both have good genetics.
Just really good filters and lighting.
Makeup. That helps too.
Yeah.
Makeup.
Gotta set the tone.
What's up, Kent?
I feel like we're probably the same age. I'm 33.
I'm 35. Yeah.
I could tell based on like the music. There's a lot of similarities in music.
I get the comment, man, you must be close to my age if you like this music. Yeah. I think Mercari is hitting ads big on TikTok. Yeah, Mercari is hitting a lot of different, not even just TikTok. I've seen like ads on here on YouTube. I've seen it on TV. But I think that's what they're trying to do right now. They're trying to run all the advertising to bump it up more. They also just they emailed talking about the shipping rates going up.
Yeah.
I think it's going up like 7 cents, I think is what it was.
That's what I hadn't looked into it, but somebody else said, okay, yeah, it's increasing, but you're not going to even notice it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very small like that?
Yeah, it's like a 7 cents difference.
No.
I like the way that Mercari has their shipping set up. Yeah. But I know some people are not a fan of it. So like I'm coming from like I never did eBay. I never bought from eBay like before I joined like last week. So I don't have anything to compare it to.
Yeah. Keeps your mind open.
If you're struggling with eBay, the African room will show you the fight.
If I see that stupid link one more time, I'm gonna go freaking crazy. Oh my god.
She's gonna hurt somebody.
Oh man. It's like a trigger now, like just to see the link. It's like I get a twitch going on the side of my temple, and I'm like, stop.
Like everybody keeps talking about getting bunk beds and sharing them. I was just like, I'll just take like a dresser drawer because I can probably fit it into one. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that part. A perfect excuse to share a bunk with somebody I was interested in, but
it's like you pay like a quarter of the price for the bed kind of thing. Like...
I think I read though that you can't even you can't split the cost or something like that, because like the price includes like your admission. So I was like, well, that's stupid. Like, why?
That's stupid.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Not like pretty much anything that you need to know is free. You can go find it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Even if you're strictly looking like not for entertainment or anything on YouTube, just I mean, I guess you do have to vet who you're getting information from.
Yeah. No,
which that can take a little time, but not really. I mean, it's still cheaper than spending crap load of money.
Well, yeah.
From somebody you still have to vet anyway.
Yeah, I know. It's just a. Find a toy over here. How do you fire it? Like, what are you supposed to do? Okay. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to figure out the toy. It's like a Power Rangers like Nerf gun.
Oh, that's probably part of the fun, though, right? You get to play with your toys.
Oh yeah, you get to play with all the toys.
I thought about selling adult toys at one point just for that purpose, but maybe it's not for me.
I don't know how well that. Or I guess you do pretty well if you were online playing with them, but
that'd be my new video stream, testing out this new toy.
Oh, what kind of settings this got?
Let's test out the different sizes, the different settings. You gotta figure out what's best for you.
My dad says he sold the same exact toy 2 days ago. That's good to know, Dad. I'm glad.
Oh, did you have it listed for a long time?
No, did you list it, or was it your antique booth? They've got like my parents have, like my dad has a toy booth, and then my mom has like more antique stuff.
that brought Kent out. Hey, Kent.
He said hi earlier.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
That woke him up. Like, hello.
Well, hello, Kent.
Hello.
Oh, thanks, Danny May. Danny May's Adventures. So that's a new name for me. My name's Jen. That's another thing, like doing I am at some point gonna go back on with Chuck and Nate. Nate asked me.
That'll be fun.
He asked me a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I just replied to him saying no and don't ever ask me again. And then, I was like, I'm just kidding, like, but really, no, not right now. I'm not doing lives. I'm not situated for that.
Yeah.
And then I said, you know what? That would be 100% non-serious live. I can do that. I can do that, no problem.
Yes.
I'm good with that.
Be prepared to be asked. I did mine, and I was like, I kind of had an idea of what I was getting into, but I didn't realize how far in I was getting in.
No, my goal is I'm going to try to make Nate blush. That's what it'll be. I'm going to try to get him.
Oh, that'll be a show then. That'll be something. That'll be something.
Yeah, they have do you know Kayla Treasures Noir?
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna be on with them tomorrow, and she is like totally not their style of show. Mm-hmm. So I'm very curious if they're gonna act the same way, or she's kind of like sweet vintage style, like a little sweet. Yeah. And but she's got a good sense of humor. So I'm very curious. I'm going to be watching, and I'm kind of hoping that it'll be extra awkward.
Yeah. Well, there's always awkwardness, and then there's always like these long pauses. I'm just like, do I talk? What is happening? Do I ask questions?
That's what I did. The first time I went on with them, it was they weren't that sassy yet. But they were still just blank pauses and kind of just like twiddling around, and
they always like stare off like over to the side. And I'm like, what are y'all looking at?
They're great.
Tom and Tracy are supposed to be on there. Oh Lord.
We're supposed to be going there sometime next month. Oh, is that like official legit? That'll
That'll be something.
That's gonna be funny. Like I don't know.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
I think if you know people are going to be into it and they're going to go along with it, it's so much more fun. But then you also have your wild card people, like you have no idea what the hell they're going to do.
Yeah.
I think when Miss Taffy was on there, like I was so worried.
Oh yeah. They were pretty good. They were pretty good with Miss Taffy.
Is that the nipple channel?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I invited us on. They never asked. Tommy. Just inviting yourself. They'd love to have you on.
I think that's kind of how you have to do with them sometimes. Just tell them this is what's
I was in a chat, I think, in one time, and then that's how it happened. Like, oh, you'd actually come on. Like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll go. What's up, Ray?
I think that's what Nate does sometimes too, just like random, no warning, anything. Hey, do you want to come on our show?
Yeah.
No? Okay, cool. Yes? All right, great. Wow, I got one.
It's like, okay, just winging it. All right, I need to figure out. Did my dad ever answer me? I like he did. He sold it in 3 days. Okay. Dad, what'd you sell it for? And on what platform?
There you go.
Yes, the nipple and chest hair. Everybody's loving your light.
Oh, the Pac-Man one? I actually got that as a gift last year for my birthday. So I have no idea, but it's from people who do nothing but like online shopping. So maybe Amazon. I don't know. Yeah, they got this Tetris, like little Tetris light, and then this guy. So they could have got it from some kind of random store, but it's probably on Amazon.
Okay. Well, so they sold it at Macari for $19 plus shipping.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna look it up and see if we can.
Does it have like any darts or anything, or
it doesn't come with any? But I mean, I could technically put darts with it if I wanted to. I when I go to the bins and stuff, I try to collect Nerf gun darts.
That's smart. I mean, that probably doesn't even really cost like a penny.
No, it's super cheap. No, I try to bundle as much as I can, and especially going to the bins. If I find just random pieces, I grab them.
Is the bins close to you, or is that like an hour drive away? That's like super far?
It's an hour away. I legit have to go at least 45 minutes to an hour in any direction.
Well, y'all had a Amazon bin store or something, right?
Yeah, so that just opened up like a couple weeks ago, and we went once. And I need to go again. And I kind of know that Fridays a new truck comes in, and then I think throughout the week the price drops, all that. I had to figure out all that. But that's the first one around here that I've ever been to.
Did you find a lot of stuff that first time, or
not really? I think we went on a day to where it already kind of been picked through.
Yeah.
So it was one of those.
Yeah, I guess it's probably worth trying at least twice, We have one which it's literally, I don't know, 12 minutes away from me, which is like 5 minutes away from the main Goodwill that I go to, and I've never been there. I have no idea why I've never been there. I mean, I haven't really sourced a whole lot to begin with, so that might be it. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I could find some good stuff. I guess once I find something that works for me, or like a couple places where I can get stuff, I just kind of stick with the same places.
Well, I mean, if you're finding something that works, then you don't change it.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Common sense.
It's like you don't need to work harder to find it.
I guess just out of curiosity, I was like, I want to go check it out, but
Yeah.
out of need, there's no necessity to it. Hey, were you really thinking about coming down in April?
I mean,
Or trying?
I think it'd be fun. I guess I need to go look to see when that is again, like the actual dates.
It's on when did Paul? It's 22nd, 21st. It's that weekend, the 20th through the 22nd, I think, of April.
Yeah, and that's
Sunny.
it's south of San Antonio, right? Like just south of it. Yeah, because I know we have family friends. Like my dad's best friend lives in New Braunfels.
Yeah.
So I could go stay with them if I really wanted to.
Yes, that's nice. It's already saving on hotel costs or anything. Yeah, I usually go every single year, and last year I didn't go because last year I think they pushed it back. It was canceled.
Yeah.
And then like the whole fiesta got pushed back to like November or something. And then the year before that I didn't go. So I haven't been there in 2 years.
Jen promised me a birthday cake. I'm coming. Did you promise him a birthday cake?
Not at all. Nope. That's a just plain made up lie right there.
Kim, come stay with me.
I will, Paul. I will provide you with a birthday cake if you come.
I can make you a custom one if you wanted one.
Hey, there you go.
No, I can do custom cakes. What's up, Annie?
Do you like legit cakes?
Yeah, let me go see if I can find
decorated, like a Ninja Turtle or something like that.
Here, let me see if I can find a picture. I can do. I think one of my favorite ones was I did a book for Harry Potter.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's see. I've done.
Hey, you. Hi, Annie.
Hello. I'm not on that page. I can't see.
Tracy is making the cake.
Okay.
I still want to see him though. Are you pulling up some that you've done before?
I'm trying to go going through my personal Instagram to go find pictures.
I like the idea of, I can decorate cakes, but there's nothing professional about it.
Well, I mean, I'm self-taught, but I learned how to do fondant, and I mean, I'm self-taught. I worked at a bakery for a couple years.
You can still be provide professional product without being professionally taught or anything. Yeah.
No, experience is more than anything. I mean, trying to figure out the last time I actually did a cake. It's been a while. I actually just agreed to do one in February.
What's that one going to be?
I think it's going to be like a John Deere tractor.
That's cool.
I've done a Harry Potter book. I've done like a karate cake. I've done a snake.
I don't think like it could be hard.
This one, I did like a Hamilton one where I did like sheet music kind of thing.
That's cool. There you go. You can do a music cake for Paul.
All right, let me see. Let me figure this out.
Whoever ends up doing the cake, whether it's Tracy or Shay, you got to make sure to put Happy Birthday Joe on it.
All right, let me see. All right, can you see that?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that was the cake I did.
I like it.
Let's see. Yeah, I think that's all. One of them, I had to go find some more, but.
What made you start doing that? Like, did you like to bake or just an artistic outlet?
I think it was just an artistic outlet originally when I started because I've been doing it off and on for several years. I think somebody just asked me if I could do a cake. I think I started out with like a SpongeBob cake. It was just like real simple, and then I did like a Scooby Doo, and then the same people kept asking me every year. So it's just kind of that it's like the same people now that are asking me like, "Hey, can you do a cake?"
Oh,
So,
do you charge them or like you just do it?
oh, I charge.
Okay,
I'm
that's
not
cool.
doing that for free.
Well, I didn't know it was like that family, like those family members that
No,
ask you.
no, and that and people insist on paying for the cake, which is I mean, I give them a
Good.
deal. I will say that I could give them a deal compared to if they went to an actual bakery, but
Yeah.
no, I charge.
Paul, you'll get a Squirtle cake. You're welcome.
Not a Charmander?
No.
He doesn't get a Charmander. Shay, where do you find the time to do anything artistic anyways? Oh, not really. Not recently. Not with reselling.
Hopefully, once you pick up a rhythm, things
Yeah,
will be a lot faster.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to figure out a schedule and like how like just the numbers, the number part of the business of it is figuring out that balance. Once I get that down, I know it'll be fine.
That's like with anything, though, right? When you first start it, it's going to be the most time consuming.
Yeah.
Then after that, it's better.
Well, that's why I keep telling my family. I'm just like, it's gonna take me a little bit of time to like get into it and figure it out. I gotta like dig into it, and then it'll be fine after that.
How is your family with you reselling? Is it like the whole, so are you a millionaire yet? Okay, give up kind of thing, or?
No. Well, my dad comes on with me, so I have like my dad and I
Oh,
started
yeah.
together, so we know how it is. I talk to him almost every day. No, we talk about reselling, what works, what doesn't work. Um, no, it's been nice having that kind of support.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I keep forgetting Dennis is.
My
He's
dad.
been doing it like for a long time, right?
I mean, technically, so my parents have always kind of been like flippers or junkers, I guess, whatever you want to call them. Like they've always been that way. But we really like my dad and I got into reselling last year together. We're not even a year in. And then like within probably like in the fall is when we actually really got serious into it. And
How
like
long has he had his booth?
so they used to actually have like they've had the booth for dad. If you're still in here, you can tell them like how long you've had it. But I think that's been a year or two with the booth. But they used to have their own store. They called Southern Junkers. So they would go and find they would go junking and they'd flip furniture or all kinds of things, and that's what they did for several years. And then just like family stuff happened, so they had to like shut it down, and then so like they got back into doing the antique booth. So yeah, that's I've always had it in my life in some form or another.
Do your kids understand what you do?
Yeah. I do. I think my daughter will come up. She's like, "Here, I found you a Care Bear." Like
Oh, nice.
she'll find things on like the bottom shelves where I can't see.
Hey, that works.
So, or it's usually anything that she likes that I'll grab it. Yeah. That was called hoarding before selling. Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, Adam. Sorry.
We're just chatting.
Yeah.
And my dad, we were doing flea markets the last 5 years in the military and started the store once and retired from the military. Really snowballed from there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's just been like a progression.
Yeah, my mom was kind of going down a path of I've always been okay for the most part, like not holding on to stuff that I get now or getting attached to it, like stuff from my childhood. That's the hardest stuff for me to get rid of.
Well,
But
yeah.
now it's not like too difficult. But my mom was kind of getting into a rhythm like these past few years where she was just picking up trinkets because they're cute, they're pretty, she liked them, and she's got the space for them. But I'm like, just because you have the space for it all, you don't doesn't mean you have to keep filling it up.
You don't need all of it.
Yeah. But then my grandpa passed away a few years ago, and she just recently, like this past year and a half or so, has been kind of cleaning out his house to sell it, and has realized like how much stuff he had, like so much stuff. And he lived in Pennsylvania, and so he had a 4-story house with a basement. And he was a carpenter and a painter, and so he had like tools. He had all sorts of craft stuff, but he's just had stuff from the house was built by his grandfather. It was like over 100-year-old home, so it was like family stuff from family stuff. And it took her probably a solid year and a half of like traveling back and forth and like getting everything and finding like cleaning it up and realizing what she wants to keep, what she wants to get rid of. And she says, this is way too much work. I don't ever want to like put my kids through this. So she's been kind of now decluttering her stuff and like getting rid of stuff. And she's like, I don't want y'all to have to go through this, and when I die. And I'm like, hey, thanks, Mom, I appreciate it. So yeah, it can get overwhelming, definitely.
Nice, Miss Q. Her cha-ching.
Ooh, $100 bill.
Mm-hmm.
That's always a good sell. I don't care who you are. You sell anything for $100, it's always
Yeah,
nice.
I'm happy if I get anything over like 40, like
Yep.
or any sale in general, I should say. All right.
Vince sounds like a tongue twister trying to read it out loud.
What the Shae-Nanigans is going on? Oh God, stepping on spiders over here.
With your pet duck.
Duck chair. I think I'm gonna put this one on Makari. Super quiet.
So you said you tried Poshmark before, like a while back or something?
Yeah, a couple years ago I tried it. I mean, I don't have like I have. Even if I go back on there now, let's see.
But that's when you realize like you just didn't want to mess with clothing, right?
Yeah, it was just I found it harder for me to source. There's a lot of Poshmark people around here. So there's a lot of clothing resellers and there's a lot of shoe resellers. There's like even if there is anything good around here, I it's very hard for me to find like anything to keep up with it. Yeah, I've done. Let's see. I mean, I think I had 160 sales on there.
Well, that's pretty good. So how long were you on there?
I mean, I don't even think it was a full year. But yeah, I mean, I had 146 listings. I mean, I have 5,515 followers on there. So, no. I don't know. I'm finding what works for me.
Yeah, I don't Poshmark, if you're not doing mostly clothing, like that clothing category, kind of shoes, accessories, bags, that kind of thing, I don't think
I mean,
Poshmark.
I know people sell like like a good bit of household items and all that on there. It's just, I don't know. Brian, well, this looks like trouble.
Hey, Brian.
Everybody keeps assuming that when we're together, like since we're here together.
There is no tequila involved.
There's no alcohol happening tonight. Thanks, Miss Q. Yes, I found out Poshmark was not my thing. Macari works well. And slowly figuring out eBay.
Red Sox, the Red Sox baseball team, spelled SOX, right?
Yes.
Just
are you proofing?
Yeah. Like, why does it look so weird? It just looks weird, I guess, because I'm trying to read it as like SOCKS. So it just looks weird.
Yes. Please don't put the regular spelling on there.
I'm gonna put both versions. Maybe it'll get more traction.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Like I don't know about a whole lot about teams, but I at least know that.
Yeah.
What's that, Sunny?
Sunny, how did your live go, Sunny? I'm definitely gonna rewatch that because I'm sure you were a superb guest.
There's a lot happening on Wednesday nights.
Yeah. Brian, that's how I'm gonna spell it. Reed Sox.
Reed Sox. Can you just like put that in the description so it stays in there?
I'm gonna put that as a hashtag. I am Sunny. I don't just say that stuff. I watch all sorts of lives back during the wee hours of the night. Unless Lobster's on at 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. Like people are on at all hours of the night.
Yeah. What do you got going on tomorrow? Anything specific planned?
I got my workout in the morning.
Are you doing the?
It's just my strength training stuff.
Okay.
Go lift weights. No, and I'll probably work on reselling during the day. And then my daughter has practice in the evening.
Has she been liking soccer?
Yeah, she's been enjoying it. This past Saturday, they won their first game, which is, I mean, they're a bunch of 6-year-olds running around not knowing what the hell they're doing, but it's entertaining. She made a goal.
It's probably fun to watch.
It's a lot of fun to watch. Like, I mean, she made a goal, so she was really
happy. Cool.
It's the first like team sport that she's played. I was like, man, I hope she like doesn't like, because there's times where she'll get so pissed off about stuff. Like one time she was playing Jenga with some other kids at our house. And they were trying to stack the blocks, and they wouldn't give her any, or they were taking some away from her, something like that. She got super pissed off, and like she jumped across the table like as if she was like at a bar, and to like attack them. I was like, I hope you don't do that again during a game or anything.
Wow,
she's a feisty one.
Jenga is a very competitive game. It brings out the worst in people.
Yes,
but for soccer, I think that's good, right? Like you can take out some aggression in soccer.
So I'm always worried that she's gonna like get pissed off about something and just go off on another kid. I'm like, man, no, she's been good. She's enjoying it.
It's always funny, right? I think about like the kids who kind of push around another kid or something. If they're just like the parents are bullies, or if they're kind of like, oh God, I'm that parent. No, sometimes it's just the kid. My sister was like that. One of my younger sisters in elementary school, she was always picking fights with boys and like defending her friend's honor and stuff like that. And she got in trouble once because she was in 5th grade. She kicked a boy in the nuts like hard. He had to go to the hospital. And
God.
she said because he grabbed my friend's pigtail, and I went and told the teacher, and the teacher was too busy talking and didn't do anything. So I went back and took care of it myself.
Wow.
She got suspended for like a week in elementary school. And I'm thinking like, man, who's that girl's mother? Who are her parents?
God. That's a little intense.
Yeah.
Jingle blocks are weapons. They can be.
Yeah.
Right.
What does that mean, Ansley? Your keyboard isn't staying lit.
Is it broken?
Oh, like literally lit. Okay, I get it. Like it's a light up keyboard. Okay, I get it.
That's what I'm understanding it as.
I read lit on is like, is your keyboard drunk or like it's high? What do you mean?
It's lit. Oh. No, one night we'll have to do we have a couple drinks. That'll be more.
Yeah, we could have like a big, I was gonna say big orgy.
I don't know about that. Well, how that could happen.
A big virtual orgy. Yeah, there you go. I was trying in my head. I was trying to say, yeah, maybe like Tracy and whatever other female you get along with, and so all of that was processing in my head, but what was coming out was like, yeah, we got a big orgy.
Just have all the ladies.
Yeah.
Sunny, I'm all in. The virtual passed.
Oh, Sunny, are you for sure still coming? You and the family in April? I'm trying to curate a meetup to a strawberry festival, to Petite. I like how Brian had to spell it to make sure it went through. Misha, hey Misha, you should come too to the Strawberry Petite Festival in April. I think you're like, what are you, Misha? 5 hours away?
She's not far from my parents, I don't think.
Really? Yeah, Misha seems like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like she seems like a lot of like clean fun. You know what I mean? Like just drama free, kind of no STDs to worry about. Just have a grand old time.
It's like, are we a different kind of fun?
Like, we're not clean. we're dirty, bunch of filthy animals.
Bunch of filthy animals. Yep.
I'm probably not selling the invite to Misha right now.
It's a balance. You gotta find the balance.
I promise, Misha, you won't be attacked by filth. Is that annoying, Vince, or anybody? If that's annoying, I can turn it off. It's voice activated, so when I get loud or anything,
it's just intensely staring at you is what it looks like. Just these
I
eyeballs.
need eyes on me at all times.
What's up, Scott? Are you okay? Just want to make sure your feathers are all ruffled today.
Oh gosh. We had 2 seizures. I'll turn it off. I can have it just lit like that.
There you go. That's good.
It's just boring white. I wish I could program it to like, oh no, it does change colors, right? Oh, see, that's nice.
He's just not furiously blinking.
He's really into you. All right. I get it. My bad. There. Now it's subtle. It's like a subtle change. Lit.
It's not so aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tone it down a little bit. Sorry, guys. Misha, I sure hope that was not the best compliment ever. That was such a weird compliment. I'm so sorry.
What's up, Tracy? Let me figure out what category this is now. This is 10 bro.
I really didn't know how quickly I was gonna.
Tracy, Jim was wanting you to come speak at her reseller orgy.
Hey, Tracy. You've been officially invited
to be a speaker at the orgy.
to the reseller orgy. All virtual. To be our guest speaker. I just processed that.
You just now processed that?
Yeah. All guest speakers got to perform in the nude.
I don't know. You have pasties, I guess, if you wanted to.
Little tassels.
Little tassels. No pressure.
I'm a little rusty.
Keynote speaker, Tracy.
Poor Ansley. I have no idea, Ansley, because I didn't even think that it was actually broke. So I don't know if anybody knows how to fix a keyboard.
Tracy, you need the oil can. Tracy, boy, what else have I missed?
That's pretty much it. That and Attack of Chickens. That was pretty clever, Turtle. I like that one. You Tracy need oil can. Brian wants to be the +1. Sorry, Brian. Females only.
Jen hasn't gotten mushy.
You see?
I didn't know it was a thing. Didn't know it was a thing.
We did briefly explain that also,
yes.
Tracy. So
I am aware of it now.
Tommy's probably spent the last 2 hours looking for the video. Oh God, I sure hope not. Oh yeah, I don't think I got that detailed.
I need to this up.
Yeah, she was in her nightgown.
Does this meetup come with a free tour of the Alamo? Chris is asking.
Chris. That tour would take all of 5 minutes. And it is free, I think. I think it's free to get in there. They just ask like for donations or to stop at their souvenir stand and buy souvenirs or something like that.
Yeah.
Do you travel a lot?
Well,
or did you travel?
We traveled a lot for like concerts. Like most of the time, yeah, most of the time we would go, like our vacations were spent going to go see like Pearl Jam or, well, at one point it was like Chris Cornell, like stuff like that. Like that's what we would end up spending our vacation time on. We would just travel all over.
That's good. Then y'all have like same interest in music and like. I never went to a whole bunch of concerts, but I just don't like to be around a lot of people most of the time. But yeah, that would be fun. Like legit, kind of like almost like groupie, right? Like you're traveling you get to go to a place, like a new place, but also get to see a band that you really like or perform or something.
So yeah, I've seen Pearl Jam 21 times, and then my husband, he's seen them 31 times.
Dang.
So yeah, that's just Pearl Jam in general. That doesn't include like any other shows that we've been to.
Dang, that's crazy. That's like hardcore.
Yeah. No, I have never seen Dave Matthews Band. That's one that I want to see. No, but I've never seen Dave Matthews.
Okay. I couldn't give a proper tour of the Alamo, Chris. Unless there's like something are you trying to like, is there some underlying sex to that or something that I'm not getting?
I don't understand.
I don't get it.
Like we're missing something. I don't know.
How do we go from an online orgy to a tour of the Alamo?
I don't know. One time at band camp. Yeah. The
Wait, what did Tracy? Good news? Oh, so you're not doing the yard sale anymore, Tracy, or you just are tired of looking at that stuff?
She's probably just tired of it and just like, you know what, screw it. It's a lot of effort going into that.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually have my trunk full. I didn't make it to them today, but I have my trunk full in my back seat. I have 2 big totes in my back seat and then 3 huge trash bags full of stuff to donate. Chris, don't call out my contradictions. I don't appreciate it.
I have got like a pile of stuff out in our hallway that I need to get rid of. It's just sitting there, and I keep walking by. I'm like, I just need to put it in the trunk and get it out of here.
Yeah. Freedom.
I keep having this person messaging me on Macari.
About what?
They'll comment on a different item, and they'll keep asking me about Lego stuff. They've done it like several times now. Like,
have they bought anything at all from you?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't believe
block them.
I've never had to do any of that, so
block them and move on.
I have a quarter of the garage to donate. Oh, Lord, that's a lot.
Geez, a quarter of your garage to donate. That's crazy. It feels good though when you gather a bunch of stuff, like reselling or just out of your home, like personal stuff that you're like, I don't need anymore. It's kind of invigorating, you know, for a little while at least.
So how often do you purge all your stuff?
Well, I try to, like, every month I do it on a personal purge, kind of go through mostly like my kitchen, my shed, garage, and see like what I just don't need or don't use or anything. So anytime I do that, I try to get a few things, but it just kind of until it piles up. Like now I'm at the point where if I find clothing and it's damaged, it's got tears, holes, stains, I just put it in a pile. And once I got like a trash bag full, I put the trash bag in the car.
Yeah.
Then whenever I make it to any thrift store, I just donate it.
What's up, Mess Hall?
Mess Hall dudes. Hey. I like his and Tommy's show. I haven't seen it. I haven't caught one in a while though.
I say I don't think there has there been.
Is that okay? I was like, because I just thought like I haven't just caught it, like seen one pop up, but maybe they haven't had one in a while. I don't know if like Tommy's workload or something like that has been.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't noticed them either. Just take it all to Jake.
I'm excited. I hope Jake is going live tomorrow.
He said he's going to. Earlier he did. Well, yeah, because he was asking if I would hop on with him for a little while. Apparently he's got a ton to ship.
Yeah.
All right, I need to go find.
Oh, see, Sunny said they had one last night.
Oh. See the notification. Yeah, I'll have to go check. Because I haven't seen anything pop up.
No, Lynn, a different Tommy. Buffalo Picker.
Yeah.
Him and Mess Hall Diggs, they have a channel or a show.
Are they usually on Fridays?
No, I thought it's either Tuesdays or Thursdays. If Sunny said they did one yesterday, then I'm assuming it was Tuesdays, but I remember it was either Tuesdays or Thursdays. But I was like binging the heck out of their show for a while because of Amazon when I was in my big
You're trying to
Amazon binge, you know?
Yeah.
Sunny, you're gonna go live tomorrow, same time as Jake? Yeah, Sunny tried to do his 12-hour live, and now I think you burned out, Sunny.
I know, like what happened to you? Like just kind of
you were being so consistent. I loved him.
I'll go live 5 minutes.
Yes, Tommy. But I think he spells his name I-E. I think, or maybe I just put that in my head to like differentiate. I don't know. I think it's I-E though.
You like to change the spelling of things.
Are you feeling better, Sunny? What do you mean had a baby shower? How like
they threw one.
But how is y'all threw the baby shower?
Yes. They threw the baby shower.
Okay, then I guess that's kind of time consuming.
I don't know what kind of baby shower did you guys throw? Because that's like.
I know you were out of commission for what? How long has it been? 3 weeks?
Okay. Are you getting your drafts listed?
Yeah, I think I've gotten 10.
That's good.
Well, in 2 hours, it's not too bad. Hang on a second.
Okay. Jeez. We toss babies left and right. Fun times.
Okay, back. Yeah, no, our washer broke, like a part in the washer broke, so my partner was fixing it, but we weren't 100% sure if it was like just that one part or something, so he was just telling me that it worked, so it's good to go. Yeah, because the part was only like $7. And I'm, like how many people your washer breaks, and it's like, dang it, you either pay for somebody to come look at it or you just buy a new one. And well, we were able to take it apart, but I was kind of in the middle of helping, and then I said, "Oh, gotta go. Have fun finishing by yourself. I'm gonna go live with friends."
Well, that's the thing. When it comes to that stuff, it's usually something small that can be fixed that you can probably go look it up on YouTube to figure it out.
Yep.
And save yourself hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, it was a stupid little plastic motor piece, like a small little piece like this. It cost $6 on Amazon. Got it in 2 days. It would took longer, like just kind of taking the washer apart, squeezing the part in.
Yeah.
Than anything, but so I'm like, thank God, because that's gonna be like that's kind of those pain in the butt things, when you have to buy a washer, a dryer, a stove, a fridge. Like nobody wants to have to buy that stuff. So for me, I'm like, dang it, I don't want to spend money on that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
it's not fun.
It's adulting. You don't want to do it. You don't want to spend the money.
Yeah.
Well, we had an issue with our washer at one point, and it just would not work. And I had to figure out. I went online to look it up, and apparently, oh, you got a knob left, right, left this many times, and then you open, shut this many times, and it restarts it. Like what? Who figures this out? I don't understand.
We saw a video like that. It's like 6 times, right? It's like you gotta unplug it for like 10 seconds and then do that for like 30 seconds or 6 times and then put it back in. That's so stupid.
Yeah, you have to leave it unplugged for at least like a minute or two. Plug it back in, and you have to open and shut this many times within 30 seconds. Yeah, it's just like a freaking code. I'm like, I don't understand.
No, well, we tried that. We did try that. Cause I'm like, if this stupid thing works after doing all that nonsense, like a cheat code, like A B up down A B.
Yeah.
I guess, and that's just crazy. But no, that didn't work.
They're all talking about taxes and shoes over in the chat.
Oh, fun stuff. Sal! Hey, Sal!
A heavy hello to you too.
Oh yeah, Brian, that'd been cool. I don't know how to set up a pause button, Brian. I barely know how to hit the link. Hi, Gina. Bobby. Hey, Bobby. Tommy, did someone really tell you that?
I'm trying to catch up now.
Yeah, that you're overpaying 15 a pair. Yeah, you're paying 15 a pair, but if you're selling them for 100, 120,
It's crazy.
that just means whoever told you that doesn't have that kind of capital to spend on inventory. Brian, you're gonna get a boat with a P.O. box. There you go.
It works.
You look like a river rat.
River rat. Then you do the hokey pokey, Jen?
Wait, who said that and why? Then you do the hokey.
Because you're talking about like the it's like a cheat code to get the washer to work.
Oh, I get it. Good job. Look at you. Look at you.
I'll decode for you.
Good job. Can you keep translating for me?
Walker, that song's gonna be stuck in my head now. Thank you. The Island Boy. Oh. Good Lord. Is this technically Christmas?
Yeah, that's what it is. Shae, you speak turtle. Unfortunately, I don't.
I speak turtle. I try to keep up as best I can.
Yeah, like the other night when you were on by yourself, like you were just like multitasking like a fiend.
It's hard. I'm not like. I mean, Paul does it so much better, but I'm learning.
Yeah, Paul's definitely a unique live host, I think. To be able to maintain a chat, maintain like everybody's name.
Mm-hmm.
Like he probably, I think, even memorizes where everybody's from or has like some sort of story to everybody. And he's actually listing stuff. He actually is selling stuff. Pretty good.
Well, definitely, even on his whatnot auctions, he's just like going 100 miles an hour.
I think you need to though on that app.
Well, yeah, you definitely. Well, you only have 30 seconds per item.
Yeah, I think. Well, I'm not saying that like everybody does it, but I think to be successful, like going through a bunch of inventory.
Mm-hmm. Well, you gotta keep their attention too.
Yeah.
I'm talking about LLCs over here.
LLCs. They're probably making fun of somebody.
Well, they're talking about real shit. It's just.
Are they? I just wait to see if Ken's gonna drop a link or not, and then I know if it's serious or not.
You gonna Beetlejuice that one in here? Let's see.
Oh, Danica, look at. Okay, hang on. Tracy. Tracy is becoming the tax guru.
I don't know. The topics of conversation have swung all over the place.
No, Brian, I'm not drinking.
Next time.
Next time.
It is next time.
Yes. Today's all work. Next time can be all play.
Yes.
Let me see. she's sending me orgy option rentals. That is a nice bed, Danica.
I want to know what her search history looks like.
Yeah. I think I can get on board with that one. Is it a California King? Let's see.
Jen is way behind in the chat. Brian, we lost y'all because you guys got into tax talk and we were talking about washers. So it's yeah.
Yeah, I disappeared for a minute and I was trying to catch up and okay, maybe that's why he thought I was drinking because I was behind. I'm just slow naturally, Brian. Jeez. That's actually a really nice room. Like it's got like nice heavy chairs, a nice table. I'm like, there's a lot of options here.
Well, I would hope things would be sturdy. Like,
yes.
Not like IKEA furniture.
Nope, this is solid mahogany.
Mahogany. Tracy. Padded walls.
There is carpet on the walls. Danica's thought of everything with this room. There's very nice rug carpet.
Dining room table. We can have a proper meal together.
The ceilings are high, about 12-foot high ceilings. It looks like plenty of room for stacking maneuvers. You know,
stacking.
I like it. Danica, proper meal. Are you giving me like wink wink meal, or do you mean like a legit meal? Like a meal with food or a meal with body parts? Which that isn't. Yeah, the tables. It's like that painting that Jesus Christ table.
Last Supper.
Yeah, there you go. That thing.
That thing.
Tracy. She sent me a 16-inch cock the other day. Her search history went wild. Yep. Go dog go. Yep. We're looking at nice orgy bedroom possibilities.
Danica, I agree. I think it'd be fun if we all got together for real and not no orgies.
That's the good thing about Danica, because she's always serious. Like she'll throw like a joke along or whatever. Oh, yeah. But really, she's
No, that's how it should be. You should be able to joke around and have fun.
No, it legit would. It's really nice. Yeah, it legit would be fun. And if an orgy just happens to occur, then we got the space for it.
Dollar bills, Happy Meals for everyone. And Tracy, free toy with every meal. Oh, God.
Where is this at? Let me yeah, I didn't even notice. Wait, where is it? Too busy looking at all the photos and
everything. Everybody's sending stuff.
Having daydream. Pleasanton. It's in Pleasanton. Even like the outside area looks really nice. Like they have a patio and stuff.
Is this a girl chat? I'm leaving if needed be. No, it's not really a girl chat.
No.
No, far from it.
No.
Are you meaning coin slot, not coin clot, Brian? Thanks, Cole. Yanni is my brother.
Going to bed. Aw. Good night, Yanni.
That is his wife's name.
Oh, okay. Good night,
Yeah.
Yan's husband, Shay's brother.
Y'all have dirty minds. And
Yeah, I think that would be a cool idea to get like a room like that during that weekend or something.
yeah, no, Tracy was right. That's how you retain the 85% male viewer. Yes.
It's all part of the plan.
Yeah, it's like 85 point something percent with like 13 point something percent ratio. All right.
Okay. Let me go back to my drafts. I really wanted to get these 20 at least listed to Poshmark so that I can just cross list them easily. But I was starting to change like what I'm listing on Poshmark versus eBay. I really just want to stick with eBay being like collectibles and vintage, retro, sporty kind of things.
Yeah.
And then have Poshmark strictly clothing, shoes, accessories. But it's so easy for me to list on Poshmark, like my main listing, and then super easy to just cross list to eBay. It takes me longer to list to eBay, and it's equally as long to cross list to Poshmark. So I don't know. It's just a hard, I guess, like habit to break. If I
Yeah.
could start getting into a better habit of listing to eBay first, then it'll be better because I won't technically really have to cross list anything. I can keep it separated and only cross list like the higher end items
Yeah.
that will actually work good in each platform. But
Yeah. No, I feel you on that. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to figure out what to put where, and do I cross post? Do I just have it on one platform?
yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a process. The list perfectly destroys the photos doing that, Jen. Don't do that. They become like Polaroid quality. Tayl's wondering how that works.
What do you mean, Tommy? They destroy the photos.
Do they warp it?
I've never done eBay first and then Poshmark. I've always done it the other way. And I don't have any I don't have any problems. I think the photos come out just fine on eBay. Let me check. Yeah, I don't. Let me check.
Check them out.
Yeah, unless it's just like, I don't know. Let me see. That'd be really sad if it has been doing that and like for 2 years I've never noticed. I don't think I'm that bad though. I don't know. They look yeah, they look fine to me. And I always look at them from my phone, like from the app. So I'm pulling it up actually from desktop. I don't know. Maybe it depends on like which what's it called? Like which version you have for this perfectly. I mean, I take my photos square mode.
Yeah, I think that was one thing about Poshmark I wasn't a fan of. Like you had to adjust your like to square mode on listings.
Yeah, I think they look fine. Let me check not from my store, maybe just from like the actual account. I mean, that shouldn't make a difference, but did I pull any good? Which Elite Trainer box? I have quite a few behind me. They're all pretty much sealed, unless you're talking about the Japanese, but those are booster boxes. Yeah, no, even like in my store or in my just account, they look fine to me. So I don't know. Then again, I do have bad eyes, so I don't know if it's just me. But I haven't ever had any problems or like anybody like say anything about the listings, even like people who have purchased from my stores before and stuff. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a glitch with yours, Tommy.
It's just yours.
Yeah. Or maybe it's just a fortunate glitch with me.
Or they could just have updated it.
Or maybe it's because Tommy's an iPhone user and I'm an Android.
Yeah, that's it.
Team Android for the win.
Well, you got glaucoma as well.
The glaucoma and the cataracts are setting in hard. Did a couple. Oh, okay. So I guess it was something. Yeah, maybe it happened a while back, but
To your left, behind you.
this one I haven't opened. It's sealed. I keep at least one sealed. Oh God, now it's gonna fall. Everything's gonna fall. Yeah, it's sealed. I've opened up a bunch though. A bunch of those. I open up everything at some point. I just hoard stuff for a while, like for a rainy day to open.
Does it mean something? Like, were you confusing something?
No, like my listings. Like somebody said, "Hey Jen, those Cabbage Patch dolls look awesome," and we say, "But those are GI." Yep. Huh. That would be nice though if that was like the problem. I could say, "Man, I can get a boost of sales just by having clear photos."
How that works, really?
If people only saw what they were buying, wow. Yeah, go dog go. That's the celebrations ETB. I have a full set except for one card that I haven't been able to pull, but like on all the modern cards, I like to collect in sets of threes. So I like to have three of every hitter or big card. So, and I don't like filling my collections by buying the individual card. I like to achieve it by opening packs. I guess OCD or just part of that mental issue. But yeah, those are fun to open because those have a lot of good cards.
This damn chair.
I like it now. It's kind of, to me, it's got a personality. I feel like there's someone else there with you.
Need to figure out the music thing again.
Oh. Yeah, you can play that straight from YouTube, right? Or from StreamYard.
I figured it out somehow the other night.
Just pushing a bunch of buttons.
Mm-hmm. It's open with tabs. Found my way to something. No.
That's how you do it.
I'll figure it out.
Has anybody in the chat tried the eBay video option? Adding a video to your... I don't see that it would be necessary for a lot of things, but just curious how that looks.
I think Tracy did. I'm excited to have that option because there's like toys that I would be using that have like they light up or they move.
Yeah.
So I can actually put that in there, which will be nice.
Yeah, I did get excited because that's one of the big problems, like with me selling a lot of comics and trading cards.
Mm-hmm.
You have, like, the lighting is kind of tricky to get down. The background's tricky. You got to get so many angles. So to just be able to put it up on, like my turning stand and just video it circulating all the way around, like up close, I think that would really be good for the trading cards. And then, like, even comics, you can kind of flip through to really show the pages. So
yeah,
just to help prevent like bad feedback or returns or anything. But I haven't tried it because I may not be listing like my comics and trading cards on there anymore. So we'll see.
Hello, Alice.
Oh, so that's what Tracy was talking about. It takes 48 hours to be reviewed. I guess that makes sense, right? They don't want people putting up like
yeah, you don't want anything
videos. Hello and goodbye, Alice. Sorry if you're not here anymore.
Oh. What's up, Roman?
Yeah, evolutions. I've been collecting single packs of the evolutions to try and get a booster box worth. Those are going to keep going up, I think, in value.
Let's see, and these are outside of these.
Hey, Roman. Good evening. You just woke up? Like for the day or from a nap, Roman?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that as, which it makes so much sense. Yeah, you can upload a video, people are gonna download porn. But that is kind of aggravating though, like 48 hours to review it.
Be safe, Danica.
Be careful, Danica. Better drive safe.
No. Y'all don't know how to drive in that stuff down there.
Nope.
They don't know how to drive here either, but we at least have snowplows.
I think sometimes Texans are just naive to the fact that it's cold and icy and sleet and misty, and they just think, oh, I'm just gonna keep driving like I normally drive. Yeah.
What elite trainer are you looking for?
Oh, thanks, Roman. Tracy, I just read Tracy's. Well, you should, like, on your pinky toe, just put like a little ring or something and say, "What? I was selling the ring."
Show off your jewelry using your feet.
Yep. Hey, good job, Roman. 30 things today.
Good job. I'm hoping to get better at eBay so I can fit this faster.
Oh, which card? The Umbreon, the Evolution. That's the one that I still need. I haven't pulled. That's like the second most expensive card in the set too. I just painted my toenails yesterday, and I was complaining the whole time. I'm like, this is such a task.
It's so hard.
Yep. But it was time. It needed to be done. I feel like I'm gonna have to go, like having my hands up close and personal. I have to go like get a manicure or something.
Yeah, well,
it's a nice excuse, if nothing else, right? To just go get a manicure.
I say it's a nice way to get pampered.
Yep. I'm doing it for my job.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be like a write-off, technically.
There you go. Exactly.
Yeah.
Here's this receipt. Roman, you're all turned around. There you go, Tracy. Just go get a pedicure. Heck yeah. Because and I know it's mostly guys, and guys don't care at all, but like their hands are just like filthy, or their fingernails are filthy, and I'm thinking, they're right up here in my face, I don't want to see it. It's just gross.
All the clicking.
Oh, can you hear it? Sorry.
Well, you can almost probably hear like me scrolling with my mouse on mine.
I can not click. I can just tap quietly. Just give it a little tap.
You're good. That is funny. All right, I think I'll go with that then.
I think I'm almost done with my drafts.
Cool. I won't keep you for too much longer.
Oh, it's okay. This is what I'm doing tonight, so other than I gotta make dinner probably like at least by 11:30, 12.
That's so late.
Yeah.
It's like we ate at like 6:30.
Yeah, it's I guess it's bad, but I mean, if I don't go to sleep till about 4, it still is like a 4-hour digesting time. I don't know. My body's probably just so confused.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's loving your Pac-Man ghost.
Oh, thanks, Roman. Yeah, he's cool, my little buddy. Yeah, see, Roman and I are gonna be on the same page today. For sure. Wait, using a YouTube video in your listing on eBay?
Well, I've known people like I knew about people taking a link and they put it in the description. That way people can get it'll take them to like an actual video.
Oh,
But I feel like there'd still be restrictions on that though.
yeah, because isn't that kind of like promoting another platform or something? And you can't. Hmm. It seems like more work too, because then I mean, why not just upload the video straight to eBay and not have to cross post it? I don't know. Do you find a lot of vintage toys?
Yes, I find a good bit of vintage toys.
Like,
When I went to the bins this last time, I found like early '90s like Polly Pockets and GI Joes. Yeah, I find a lot of Transformers. Yeah, a lot of the stuff I find is vintage. A lot, but I think it's also because I mean, being like with Harrisburg, PA, it's an older city, so I feel like it's gonna have more of that kind of stuff.
yeah, that's true. I do see a lot of people like a little bit more northern, eastern, where they have a lot more historical
Mhm.
landmarks and like a lot more history and stuff, so they have a lot more older items.
Yeah. I mean, I still find a good bit of vintage stuff even at the regular thrift store, though.
That's cool.
I mean, you learn to look for it.
Is there anything that you find and you're like, I'm keeping this for us, for the family, for our like ourselves?
Not very often. I think of like there might be a couple things I've kept. Like, I think it was like a Polly Pocket like RV that I used to have whenever I was little. I kept. I'm definitely not getting rid of this one. No, there's not very much like toy wise that I keep. So, and, like it's like my daughter keeps trying to keep stuff. Like, no, we are selling this. We don't need it in the house. Can't do it.
Yeah, because even if you're like, okay, you can keep it for a little bit and play with it, but then like if it breaks or something, you know,
Bobby,
that's
older
a cool.
city.
I know somebody with mugs, with the coffee mugs, who they
Yeah.
find them, and if they find them brand new or like with the sticker on the bottom, they'll keep the mug and use it for a little while, and then just not wash the outside so that it can stay brand new with tags, and then they'll eventually sell it with the tags.
I mean, it's a way to do it.
But yeah, if you don't chip it or damage it at all, I guess yeah, the tag's still in good shape.
Older city equals broken down, beaten cement. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I feel like PA is just completely different.
Beat down.
Beat down?
Hey Dan, I think you were in here earlier, but I didn't say hello. I'm sorry.
Am I missing people? Oh, hello. Behind.
That just seems too complicated, Tracy. Like that's kind of a mess.
Hmm. Yeah, I think it sounds like people ask a whole lot more questions on eBay than they do in Mercari.
Bobby is just feeling some sort of way against Pennsylvania tonight.
Yeah, just want a whole beat downtown. That's pretty much what it is.
Tell us how you really feel.
PA is just a whole mood on its own.
That's funny. Oh, hang on, my phone's like at 5% battery. Let me get my charger.
Plug it in. Make sure my sizes are correct on these boots.
All right, we're good now.
Good now?
Yeah. Yeah, my screen went dark and I was like, what the heck happened? Oh, shoot, 5% battery.
I have family from there. It's pretty busted up. It's just a busted up state.
I have family from there too, and I will agree.
I had like a cousin, like I guess one of her friends and her wanted to come up. And they're like, "Oh, we want to go hang out in Scranton." I'm like, "Why the hell go to Scranton? Like, I get it, like the office, but like there is nothing there. Like, no, there's nothing."
That's literally the only reason why they went to like.
The reason I'm just like, why the hell do you even go there? Nice, Tracy.
Yeah. I've only found that brand twice. I think once was new with tags at like Buffalo Exchange outlet. That's have you heard of Buffalo Exchange?
I've heard of it, yeah.
There's only a couple like throughout the country, a few of them, but there's only like a couple outlet stores. So I live right down the street from one of the outlets. That's where I would go sourcing a lot for my clothing because it's like each week there's different color changes. So like this week, let's say purple is $1, red is 50% off, and then like you have your regular prices for everything. So I can find some really good stuff there for clothing, which is why I think I keep sourcing for clothing. Or like shoes, like I'll find a lot of Timberlands and Uggs and like boots, like really good boots, Fry. So I'm like, well, it's too easy for me to find that stuff. I don't mind messing with clothing though.
Nice, Dad. I don't see how you keep finding those VCR DVD players. I can't find any of those.
Anytime somebody talks about a VCR, I just want Jake to package it for them.
Well, it'll be. Well, if I get to find out what he's packing tomorrow, he's got several orders to do tomorrow.
That'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
It'll probably take him, I bet, like an hour to start because he's probably going to want to sort through all the stuff he got from Tommy. That's always nice, though, to be able to go on vacation, take a week off and then still have money coming in.
Well, he kept talking about he budgets for all that, which is the way to do it.
Yeah.
That, and I think his in-laws were with him, so I think that's very helpful too.
Yep. That helps lighten the load, definitely. Yep, just the.
I have the bottom of the boots. I don't think I do.
Yeah, you can find some pretty good stuff. Go Dog at Buffalo Exchange. pretty good stuff. I just don't like that.
God, Tommy, so bad.
Okay. Oh gosh, that is an interesting name, isn't it, for a retail store? Buffalo Exchange. Yeah, the one in Austin, Tracy. That's where like the one here in San Antonio gets their stuff from. It's all the stuff that doesn't sell. They ship it down over here. I think from other locations too, but the price for the outlet is definitely doable versus the price at the actual Buffalo Exchange itself.
I just noticed Jackass's comment. All right, I think that's good.
It sounds, is it just me in the chat? But can y'all hear it? Does it sound like a duck? I think it sounds just like a duck. And I'm just gonna keep thinking that. I'm gonna keep thinking that there's a duck in the room with Shae the whole time.
Got a duck.
Yep.
Hanging
She's
out.
just hanging out with her duck.
Cool. I hit 50 active listings on eBay.
On eBay?
Yeah.
Nice. That's really good.
I've been cranking away at it.
Yeah, I think that's a really good start.
If it walks like a duck. Tracy.
Do you watch basketball?
No, I have not watched basketball in a long time. I used to, but it's been a long time.
I'll watch every now and then, but it's hard to watch any sports for like nowadays, I think, because it's like 5 seconds go and then there's a whistle or there's a flag or you know, I can't. It gets annoying.
No, Tommy, I've not done it yet. I can go do that though. Where's that figure?
Who's your team, Roman? That's not true, Tommy. I think Bobby is an expert at all states, provinces, and countries. I do want to go to New Orleans, though.
I've never been. I want to go.
I don't think I'd go during Mardi Gras, but
no. I don't know if I'd want to go like Bourbon Street, but I think I want to go because like, the food.
Yeah,
that'd be my go-to.
Yep, I do like Cajun food. It's just like driving, because I mean it's New Orleans, right? It's not far from me. It's like a 7-hour drive. And that's something like, okay, if we're gonna go, just drive. But driving out of Texas, it's kind of boring. Like, I don't think, I mean, some parts are okay, but it's not like a pretty drive-through state, you know? It's just desert and cactus. And
Yeah.
you know, it's a lot of dry trees and like pecan trees. So it's just kind of tedious driving a lot, like out of Texas, out of state. So plus I just like to fly. It's just boom, you get there. I can fall asleep on the plane, so it's just like time travel.
Good night, Dad. Thanks for hanging out.
Good night, Dad. He's so much fun. Like when you and him are live and stuff.
Everybody's always loved my dad. Always. Like he's always been like the life of the party. Even when I was younger, like he'd go on field trips, everybody want to go like in our group because he was more entertaining.
Yeah, he's got a personality, you know.
Yes, he is a character.
There you go.
No, Tracy, my dad was in the chat.
He's gonna officially be Dad.
Yeah, he's just gonna be Dad. I don't think he minds.
What is Brian talking about? Have you guys ever read the history of Buffalo Exchange? Nope. I can't say I've read the history of many companies in general.
You adopted me.
That's gonna be weird at the orgy.
He's not invited.
No, I mean if Tracy's your mom, she's like your mom now.
That too.
That's true. Has been done before. Roman, did you ever answer what your basketball team is? I have this snap-on hat. I really don't know how to price this. I hate looking up comps. I hate it. I mean, I do it, you know. I don't want people to, because I hate it, assume that I don't do it. But I do try to find a lot of items I don't have to search as much.
Yeah.
But I found this snap-on hat, and I have no idea like what that would be valued at, but got it at a yard sale for 50 cents way back when.
That's a good deal.
Figure I'm like, it's Snap-on. It's got to be worth more than that. I mean, it's in pretty decent shape.
I've got like a Snap-on. I guess it's kind of like a mug. It's like from the 80s, but it's like one of those like Snap-on girls, kind of like pinup.
Oh, yeah, that one would probably do really good.
Yeah, I got that at a yard sale.
Yeah, I think that would definitely do better than I've sold Snap-on mugs before, like, but they just have the logo on there.
Yeah.
Or one of them had like the handle was shaped as like a tool or something. So that was kind of unique, but yeah, yours sounds like really good.
No, I'll have to go find it. It's in one of my boxes somewhere that I need to go through.
It'll show up eventually.
It's somewhere.
Do you keep everything like in your like one room, or do you keep stuff like, do you have overstock in a shed or a storage unit or anything?
It's pretty much either up here with me or down in the basement, or there's some things right now that are kind of scattered, which I'm trying to kind of rein all that stuff in where it's not all over the house.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to have a storage unit, and that's just unnecessary for
A lot.
the as much as I want to work and just doing it by myself. I'm like, why does one person who is super lazy and wants to work as little as possible need to have a storage unit of inventory?
Mhm.
But when I transferred everything over, I had like some stuff in the dining room, I had some stuff in the back of the bedroom, then I had stuff in this room. And finally, like I got it all in one room, and it just felt so satisfying. Everything being together.
Yeah, I'm just learning how to keep things organized and not look like a hoarder house. Roman, how do you like the new video feature on eBay?
Rowan, where have you been? Did you
No,
come in after that?
are you behind?
Yeah, either he stepped out for that whole conversation, or
Is it worth opening an eBay store with 200 items? Alan, I automatically opened a store.
yeah, the minimum store is like $5.
I think
And
I actually think it's just, well, the basic one that I got were just under 8. So, I mean, it's worth it though, I think.
yeah, you get enough perks. There's enough perks for that cost to. You do get, like, even without a store though, you do get a good amount of free listings, and they'll keep giving you free listings, but there's like just the other little perks and stuff. Roman, I think overall we're undecided about the feature. I don't know. I couldn't get a good, like, if people like it, don't like it, are confused by it, have tried it, think it's pointless. But I have not tried it. I think I would only try it to put a quick video of like collectibles, but okay, we're just gonna list this at $20. Doug Herbert. Is that a racer? God damn it, I gotta look him up.
I'm behind.
Who is this Doug Herbert? Hey, Patrick.
Hello.
Evening. How are you this fine evening, good sir? Oh yeah, Doug Herbert. He's a racer. Okay, cool. If Chris, I don't know if Cajun Reseller's probably not still in here, but I feel like he just knows a lot about NASCAR. He probably doesn't, but
You're just assuming that he does.
yeah, I just feel like he does. I think he's answered a couple of my questions like before.
Yeah.
So now in my eyes, he's an expert. The Jordans that look like Vans are called. No. I don't know what. Oh shit. Sorry. I'm sorry. So sorry. Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Shae's live.
Oh shit.
Thanks for making me feel better.
What's up, Doc?
I was just gonna list this hat at $20, but it might sell for like $45, $50.
It's like you might want to change the price on that.
Yeah, well, there you go. There you go to give it an extra minute of research.
Yeah. So just take a little extra time.
Yeah, I was like, it's got somebody's name on it. I'll just put that in the description. Well, maybe let me look him up.
I'm clicking.
Brian, no, I don't. I sorry. I was gonna answer that maybe a little bit more cleverly, but no. NASCAR. Have you heard anybody talking about any category of anything that you're interested in learning about? Anything that you're kind of like, man, that'd be cool, you know?
Swear jar in.
Sorry, Walker.
I don't. There's not a whole lot. I'm trying to think.
I know, Tracy. I'm sorry, Shae.
Right?
Yeah.
It happens. It's all right.
When you put it like that, well, we know what I'm comfortable talking about and maybe what I'm not comfortable talking about.
So I ain't no angel either. So. No, I mean, I've pretty much toys fell into my lap, and I think I'm trying to learn some stuff about shoes. Other than that, I haven't really like branched out or wanted to.
Okay. That's good. I think that, I mean, as long as you don't want to have a craving to get into anything else, that'll help keep you from overdoing.
No, I don't. I don't have any desire of like really branching out into too much more. I'd rather have a niche with all this and run with it.
I think that was like one of my big problems. When I started, I was like seeing experts in all these different fields, and to me, I just see like money, 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 and that's cool, or like, wow, okay, but I can't. Yeah, I couldn't. I was like, it's just too much. And that, like, when you sell yourself, you know, thin, you spread yourself out like super thin versus if you just niche down in a couple things. Plus, it makes shipping so much easier, like to just have the same kind of thing sell or need like the same type of poly mailer or the same size box, and you just have that on repeat order, and like, yeah, it just makes it easier, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I've stuck with toys because I figured out like keeping it small. I don't do like big stuff, so I keep it pretty small, and then I figure out, okay, I can look at something and kind of guess like how many ounces it is, and
yeah,
I'm learning all that. All right. Everybody keeps asking about your light.
Now who's Patrick? Yeah, I should give him a name, right? You should just call him Ghost. Like, that's one of the Pac-Man character names, isn't it? Just yeah, that's my buddy Ghost.
I'm just Ghost.
Yeah, I had him on seizure mode earlier, Patrick. So you miss that. Roman, you basically just answered your question. No, they're. I think once Duncan left, it's kind of like, okay, we gotta wait a 20-year cycle, maybe before we have our excitement back. But yeah, the Spurs definitely aren't what they were. But I cheer for them nonetheless.
You gotta always root for the home team.
Yeah. And I get it, like, because it's, I guess, would be tricky, right? If you live somewhere and then you move and live somewhere else. But
well, I mean, I'm always gonna say I'm a Dallas fan. It doesn't really matter where I'm at.
yeah, that's what I feel like. Even if I moved, I'd still be a Spurs because I'm like, well, that's really my home. Even though, like, I live here now, that was my home.
And Visa got back home from picking up more chickens.
Are these egg-laying chickens or are these like and Fisa, y'all don't eat your chickens, right? Just the ducks? I think that was right. That was a duck. I've had duck twice before. Once I attempted to cook it and it was disgusting. The second time someone else made it and it was just super salty. So I don't think I like duck. Oh, Blink, Inky, Clyde, and Pinky? Well, which one? Oh, so is ghosts what they're called when they turn into ghosts, right?
Yeah, I forgot they had different names.
Yeah, I think ghost is when they turn white. I thought something was ghost. I'm just making stuff up, maybe. Track to compare who runs faster. Roman, what does that even mean? Oh, egg layers. Nice. Did she answer you earlier? Were you in the chat, Anfisa, about your stove?
Yeah, that's kind of about it.
If you got it all situated, hooked up? Yeah. Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. So there's zero ghost. Nothing in Pac-Man is called ghost. All right. I think I've just seen ghost so many times in the chat. Maybe it's in my head that that's his name. Wait, who are you gonna ask him, Pizza? Value, but don't have the one website. I don't know. I'm kind of confused a little.
Which website are you talking about, Visa?
Did you pick that stove up to sell, Anfisa? Oh, that would make sense if I missed that part. Like if you got that to resell.
I was saying, like, I thought you were gonna actually put it, like, use it.
Yeah, that's how I interpreted it also. But okay, that would make sense then if okay. All right. And Fisa is just I think she's just talking about two things at once. Oh, okay, you just want to know how much you can say, I got this $2,000 stove for free. I get it. Okay. I'm speaking your lingo now. Yeah. I hope it's easy to set up though. I don't know how, Anfisa, how you like set up anything though. Such small space. It's really interesting. I have a hat that's on the back says, been there, done that, bow-legged.
Wow.
I can relate. It's like a cowboy hat.
Nice.
Just a little bit, go dog. Didn't really talk much about it, so you're not behind too much.
So you're not too far behind.
Yeah. Alan B, hello and good night.
Good night.
Maybe, Krillin. I mean, I'd try it again, especially somebody who like knows how to cook it. Like me, I obviously failed because I thought it was disgusting. What's the weirdest thing you've eaten or like ever tried?
The weirdest thing.
Or something that was just kind of weird to you, maybe. It doesn't have to be that good.
I think when I was younger, I had a friend. I believe she was Filipino, lived across the street from me, and she wanted me to try pig brain.
And did you go through with it?
I believe I did. I was an odd kid.
Pig brain. See, I've had like, I mean, it's weird because Mexican food, there's a lot of like people, especially here, that make a lot of weird stuff. You got lengua and menudo and tripas, and it's all, if you really know what it is, it's kind of utterly disgusting. But I grew up
What
eating
happened to
some.
your audio? Your audio got really weird.
Did it? Okay, this happened with Tolls. I think it just happened like that. You want me to leave and come back?
If you want to, and like all of a sudden, it just sounds like you're on the phone. Like it sounds really weird.
Did it just happen out of nowhere?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, tin can. That's trying to think. Like, what does she sound like? She sounds like she's in something. It's moving. Something's about to fall. Hear it moving. Dolphin sounds coming next. If only I could get that fancy, Tracy. I don't know. I feel like I'd have duck noises, not dolphin. Like, is she like, how long is it going to take her to get back? There she is. Hello.
I sound better now.
You're good now.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
It's all because I use my phone. I think it probably glitches out, gets tired. Tracy, I like menudo. As long as it's done right, I actually really like menudo. I just don't think about what I'm eating. No, you will get 0 dolphin sounds from me, especially after Paul's attempt to sound like a dolphin. No, thank you. Ooh, fried centipede. Malaysia. See, if I went to different countries, I would definitely try like some of their main local cuisine.
Yeah, I mean, I try things. I don't know. I think the mental block of certain things, I wouldn't be able to do it.
I think I would not want to know what I'm eating until after I actually taste it, so I could be unbiased. Patrick. I guess so. My phone's overheating. Roman. There's a Korean market right down the street from me. And they have a restaurant there too where they make sushi and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone in there before, but they give you a look like you're not a regular. We don't really care about you. Kind of get out of here kind of thing. So it feels like it's, I don't know. I'm like, is this an undercover shop for, something else? And the food wasn't that great. So I was like, either they did that on purpose because they don't want me to come back, or it was just a bad restaurant.
I used to be so picky about eating because growing up we didn't have a whole lot of money, so it was like whatever we had, it was cheap. But so my food palette was very limited. I didn't start eating a whole lot of different things until I was older. Is grocery store real meat?
That is a fun thing, right? About being grown up. You get to go to the grocery stores, pick what you want.
Well, yeah. And then you don't feel like doing half the shit. So, I'm not a cook. I'm a baker.
As long as you're one or the other,
Yeah.
you can stay fed.
I bake, but I don't necessarily eat it. All right. I'm gonna probably hop off here in like 15 minutes.
Hamburger helper.
Yeah.
Ooh, me gusta la carne. That's one of the only few Spanish phrases that I know. You know what that means?
Something about meat.
Krillin will tell me. Krillin is an expert at Spanish. Me gusta la carne.
You like meat? You like beef?
I like meat.
Meat.
Mucho. Yep. That's a phrase I made sure I learned right away. All right, I think this is going to be one of my last listings, and
yes,
I'm getting the I'm hungry text.
That's fine.
How many did you get listed? You hit 50 on eBay?
Yeah, I finally hit 50 listings on eBay. I mean, I did stuff through all out that like today too.
But you did you list on Mercari too though?
I did a couple on Mercari. I was trying to like work on eBay to get my listings up. Like I was transferring over like Lego stuff and shoes and Playmobil stuff. So,
yeah, I think if you do eBay right, to me, I think that's why I kind of stopped a lot with Mercari and Facebook, because I'm like, well, if you do eBay right, that should be like as much platform as you need for the kind of stuff that I was also listing on Mercari.
Yeah.
But sometimes like it's just user based, right? I mean, like you were selling on Mercari and never ever shopped on eBay. There's got to be a lot of people who find Mercari but never shop on eBay. So
yeah, on the thing like Mercari is definitely a younger demographic as well as like people who are on like Depop or like Poshmark. It's just a different demographic.
yeah. I tried Depop, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago. And I just felt like I really needed to like model the clothing or present it a certain way, and I didn't have time for that. But that would be fun for somebody who just did like vintage clothing or
Yeah.
what the heck? A video on YouTube where centipedes killed a tarantula. Well, we know what Roman's going to be watching after this.
Good night, Patrick.
Night, Patrick. Brian's in the I Like Meat gang.
Simmer down.
All right. All right. Yeah, I think I'm done. Are you going to stay on?
No, I'm going to hop off too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably finish up some things on here and hit the sack because I'm done.
Yeah, we gotta like talk more often.
You're always welcome to come on if you want.
Yeah, I might hold you to that every now and then.
That's fine. Just give me a shout. All right, y'all. We're gonna head out. Everybody have a good night. Thanks for hanging out.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.